On this edition of the Sports Desk, the North Boys Saxon soccer team is trying to keep its postseason glory going as they take on Crescenta Valley. And the Knights boys team is ablaze. Can they kick up the excitement in their second round game? And the Lady Tartars met the postseason with fury. Are they able to get past a tough opponent in Don Lugo? And on the mats, we've got the CIF results. How did your favorite wrestler do? Get fired up because the Sports Desk is now. Hello and welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Bonnie Prickitt. It is time for the prep winter sports season to come to a close, but we still have some teams in it to win it. Let's go ahead and go to the pitch. There's a girls soccer team that is still in the hunt for the playoffs. The South Spartans didn't win the Pioneer League crown, but that doesn't stop this seasoned playoff team from thinking CIF all the way to state. Let's go ahead and take a look at their most recent scores. Going into the second round of the playoffs, the Lady Spartans were on a 5-game win streak that continued with a 1-goal win over Beverly Hills from the Ocean League. And South goalie Alyssa Healy came up with 6 saves on the Spartans' 20th shutout of the year. Congrats, they beat Brentwood 2-0. Tina Yagian and Jessica Nakay scored goals for the Spartans, who will host Canyon Springs from the Inland Valley League at home for the semifinals. Good luck to the Lady Spartans. The Lady Tartars won the Pioneer League for the first time in 14 years. They have a coach with a Division I background in coaching, and they finally have a record and the right to strut around the South Bay with their heads held high. However, none of that mattered last week when they played in their second round game against a formidable opponent in Don Lugo High School. They are the Mount Baldy second place team. Let's go and take a look at the Tartars Division IV Southern Section Round 2 game. And the Lady Tartars dominated the Lady Conquistadors in the first half. Bethany McInnes on that takeaway. Allison Areola rockets a pass up to Cortland Cerrito. Cortland Cerrito is going to stop it and shoot. No good. Unlucky. Still in the first half, Tartars Artillery has Dominique Mendoza on the throw-ins. Ashley Flanagan gets the ball in, but she's going to have a foul called on her. I don't agree with the referee. No good on the goal, but they keep going. And the Tartar defense is doing a pretty good job at helping Emily Pryor, but Emily Pryor does a good job there. She has 8 saves on the night. Dominique Mendoza, again, on the throw-in. You got to take a look at this. This is incredible. It's going to be Caitlin Johnson who capitalizes on that goal. The Tartars are up 1-0. And Torrance is keeping up a good offensive pressure. Cortland Cerrito, 5'11". Jukes, 1-2 players will pass it up to Johnson again to keep it up top before the half. They are 1-0 in the half. Don Lugo comes back though. They have a 4-4-2 formation. It allows them for more offense, and they get that with Jana Langrell splitting the Tartar D and drilling a low shot past Emily Pryor. The score is tied at 1. Up next, you see their opponent Don Lugo's goalie here on the corner kick. Doesn't get a great kick, but they will get one past the Torrance Tartars. They are just absolutely phased there. And they have a couple of late chances in the last few minutes of the game, but they can't do anything with it. It was a great chance to keep it going, but they will lose this game. Let's go and take a look at the scoreboard. It was a good game, first half defense and control, but it wouldn't keep the Lady Tartars in the playoffs. Major credit goes out to Caitlin Johnson on her goal from another assist from, of course, the strong Dominique Mendoza's throw-in. She must eat her spinach. Captain and goalie Emily Pryor kept the Tartars going a lot this season and made an incredible 8 saves in this pressure-filled postseason. This Lady Tartars team has a lot to be proud of, from the first Pioneer League title in years, 14 to be exact, and their overall winning record. Let's now go ahead and move over to the boys prep soccer results. The Bishop Montgomery Knights boys soccer team was not the team to watch in the preseason, but about mid-season, teams and fans alike knew they had to catch the black and gold on the pitch. After beating crosstown rival South in the first round, the Knights figured they should be in the postseason. Sports Desk reporter Karen Bright brings us the second round of the playoffs with Biamani hosting Salesian.
The 9-11-2 Bishop Montgomery Knights host the Santa Fe League champion 8-4 Salesian Mustangs in a Round 2 CIF playoff matchup. The Knights, fresh off an overtime win in round 1, waste no time and get right to business. Just minutes into the first half, Knights captain Casey Anderson sends the free kick up top, a Jonathan Kim header to Kevin Callanan with a bicycle to get things started for Bishop Montgomery. Right off the goal kick, Kevin Callanan serves up the pressure, drops the ball in for Charles Parker, Salesians Anthony Paulino with the clear. Mustangs on the attack, Bishop Montgomery can't get it out, Salesians Aldo Diaz shoots, Casey Anderson backs up goalie Bryce Lomas for the save. The Knights exploit their speed up top. Parker, coming off a hat trick in round 1, beats 2. Goalie Alex Rodillo keeps it 0-0 with a double save and sends it right back into Bishop Montgomery territory. It's a fast-paced chess match with no score at the end of the first, and the second half kicks off looking like more of the same. Midfielder Chris Constantini brings it down, sends it through to Callanan. His chip shot drops just short of the net. Mustangs with the quick counter have Lomas beat, but their shot is high. It's max effort with no payoff for both teams as the clock winds down. Regulation ends with nothing on the scoreboard, and it's OT to determine whether the Knights will pack their cleats up for the season or advance to round 3. In overtime, Salesian forward Giovanni Zayas goes down in the box, is given the PK, and Knights midfielder Thomas Mihera can't believe the call. Zayas shoots left side for the goal and the win. That means the season is over for Bishop Montgomery. They lose to Salesian 1-0 in overtime on a PK. It's a disappointing way to decide the hard-fought game and their winning season. Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm Karen Bright.
Thanks, Karen. It was an unfortunate 1-0 loss to Salesian. Goalie Bryce Lomas, though, had 4 saves on the game, and the Knights, who didn't start so bright, should be proud of their trek into the second round of the CIF playoffs. Coming up after the break, we see if the Saxons remain king of the field in their playoffs in the second round game. Stick around.
The Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America has important information for the millions of people with asthma. You may not know there are 2 main causes of asthma symptoms: airway constriction you feel and inflammation you may not feel. Learn how to better manage your asthma by treating both main causes of asthma symptoms. Treating both causes can help prevent symptoms before they even start. And preventing symptoms could mean a smoother ride. For more information, go to asthma.com.
I love my husband, but I didn't realize our difficulties had to do with his drinking. Our pastor suggested I go to Al-Anon family groups. I didn't think I would be comfortable, but I decided to try a meeting. The Al-Anon meeting really opened my eyes. Are you troubled by someone's drinking? You might be surprised at what you could learn in an Al-Anon family group meeting from people just like you. Call 1-888-4-AL-ANON.
What you doing, Dad?
My favorite thing.
Really, Dad, what are you doing?
Paying bills. Every month a stack of them come, just as regular as the rain.
What's this one?
That's a special one, son. I pay it first.
How come?
It's money for my retirement account. I put some money aside each month just like I was paying a bill.
Wouldn't you rather buy something?
I don't want to work forever, and I don't want you to have to support me in my old age. In a way, I'm buying peace of mind. I'm on the installment plan.
Because play might be the best way to fight obesity.
Because staying connected makes my family stronger.
Because a safe place after school can lead to success in school.
Because physical activity is vital to my health and well-being.
Because I need to make my world better.
Because playing team sports teaches character and social skills.
Because we need each other.
Because we need each other.
Because we need each other.
Welcome back. The North Boys Saxon soccer team progresses through the Pioneer League regular season with ease and gets ready for another semifinal appearance. The only thing that's different from last year is their defensive lineup. Most of the boys in the back are underclassmen who aren't CIF experienced, but that doesn't mean they are not polished. Let's check out the home game against their second round opponent. It is the Division IV playoffs, and the Saxons are evenly matched against another one team from the Crescenta Valley Falcons, who came in to win in overtime to advance in this particular game. The conditions in this game and for the fans are much better than in the first round, that is for sure. The game is Falcons 0, Saxons 0 at halftime, and North gets ready for the counterattack, passing, and it's going to be Ricky Tara who misses this shot. It's a good shot, though. Check out this fancy footwork here by Claudia Rodriguez, through pass to Gerardo Gonzalez, who takes it up the field, connecting with Sean Nagano. Sean Nagano right here is just not going to be able to finish. He tries, but just can't do it. Just as North gains momentum, the defense breaks down, forcing junior goalkeeper James Lasardi to come out. He will come out, he deflects it, cannot maintain control. They get it past him, and the score stands at North down by a goal. They just couldn't recover. James Lasardi, though, had a good game with five saves, and so we have it with North advancing past the second round, not advancing past the second round to a loss against Crescenta Valley. And it's a bummer for the seniors, but for the rest of the team, we will go ahead and take this invaluable experience, and the Saxons end the season overall with a good record at 13-5-7. Let's take a look at the Bay League representative, the West Boys. This team can say something that no other team in Torrance can still say. Soccer team, anyway. We are still in it to win it. The second place team from the Bay League is taking it one game at a time. And the first round game was won in hard-fought fashion in a PK session. It's against Servite, and they did a great job. Let's go and take a look at the rest of their scores. This footage you see here is not from this game. I just wanted to give them love because they've done so well. They're led by a strong group of seniors, and they won this game against Tesoro, who had an undefeated regular season. And Andrew Johnson's early goal was fed by a brilliant move, of course, by Spencer Shortland. The rest of the team kept the momentum going to catch that round 2 in. Let's take a look at the quarterfinal game. Score, anyway. West traveled to Loyola. Loyola is a number 3 seed, and many expected them to be in the Division I final. But Spencer Shortland and Andrew Johnson had different ideas. Shortland came up with a second-half goal after being shoved by Loyola defense. Makes it all the sweeter. Loyola would strike back with a goal of their own, but Johnson's head game off of Thornton's free kick sealed the Warrior win. So the West Warrior boys soccer team will travel to Santa Barbara for their semifinal game. Good luck, boys. You got it in ya. Just go ahead and finish every ball. And we hope to have a winning score for you next week. To find out more stuff from the hardwood, you got to stick around. Short break coming your way.
7 I've been on the street for a while. I saw your poster outside. I don't know what to do.
National Runaway Switchboard, how can I help? Call 1-800-RUNAWAY to make the connection.
Hi, I'm actor Jerry Mathers of Leave It to Beaver. Things have changed a lot since the days of black and white TV, but good values and doing the right thing never go out of style. That's why I'm working with the Partnership for Prescription Assistance to help people get the medicines they need. If you are uninsured and struggling, call our toll-free number or visit our website to see if you qualify. It's a free service, a free phone call, and in many cases your medicines could be free too. Remember, help could be just a phone call away.
Alzheimer's disease, if left unchecked, will strike millions, including baby boomers, their children, and grandchildren in the coming years. As a scientist studying Alzheimer's disease for the American Health Assistance Foundation, I'm well aware that continued research is our only hope for finding a cure. Call 1-800-437-2423 or visit ahaf.org for free publications on Alzheimer's. Learn what you can do to help battle this deadly disease.
I'm a big believer in the power of we. We can tackle the tough challenges we face and build community through service and volunteering. It's time for you to raise your hand. Go to serve.gov and get involved in something you believe in.
How will you raise your hand when they call your name?
Are you with me?
We weren't born to fight.
Hi, I'm Jerry West, and you're watching the Sports Desk.
Time to talk a little hardwood. There were still 2 teams competing in the CIF, and it should be no surprise that it's the Knights basketball program that keeps going. Coaches Bryn Britton and Doug Mitchell uphold a standard of winning at Bishop Monty, and the young boys team definitely took some time getting started in the quarterfinal game. Let's go ahead and take a look at their score. They were trailing at half by 10 points, but they made a huge second half comeback. It was tied at the end of regulation. In the first overtime, the Knights led by a score of 63-62. But a B-Monty foul gave La Cañada a chance at a free throw. They made 1 out of 2, obviously go to double overtime. The Knights couldn't fight back enough. They didn't get the surge at the right moment, falling to La Cañada. They should be happy and proud, though, with a 20-7 overall record, and it took a whole lot. It's going to look a whole lot better next year. They have a young team. Let's go and talk about the Lady Knights. They're still in the hunt for the state title. They're still missing star center Devin Brookshire. She hasn't played for weeks, but that hasn't stopped the team from whooping up on its opponents in the postseason. Just take a look at the score over at LA Baptist. That's right, 69-44. Now the semifinal game against Chaminade is another story. The Knights had to dig deep, and they spread their responsibility for each player in that game. And I gotta tell you, have to take a look at Chelsea Aaron, 19 points and 11 rebounds. Incredible game. Lauren Martin also had a good game, 5 points, 4 assists. Ariana Sampson, you see there on the bottom right of your screen, 9 points. I'm leaving Kristen LA last because she, of course, did it again. Daily Breeze actually quoted her as big play LA because she managed to sink a 2-pointer to get them ahead in the last minute. She had a total of 21 points. They are going to the final game where they play Windward, and you have to believe in them. Good luck to them. They did beat Windward once, and they lost once, but I think that they have Windward's number. Good luck. We'll let you know how they do. Let's go and talk about wrestling. To be a wrestler is to have unbelievable strength in the body, but really it's to outwit your opponent in technique, all the while playing mind games. We've composed a short list of the CIF winners from each school. There were an unprecedented amount of wrestlers who qualified for the postseason, and we are proud of your accomplishments. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at those that placed in CIF. And of course, leading the way are the North Saxons. They might not have won league, but they are sending Johnson Mai to the state tournament, and he won first in the 103 weight class. Teammate Jordan Garola, who's a 112-pounder, came in at 7th at the CIF. And you gotta love the name Masato Fukushima. He got 3rd at CIF. The South Spartans, 2 senior leaders, led their team to the Pioneer League crown and rankings for most of the year. Koa Liviato wrestling at 119 pounds. He came in 3rd. Charles Wood, he crushed opponents all throughout the year. He did pretty well during league and fared well at CIF, placing 6th. Tartar AJ Pistano, wrestling at 103 pounds. Playing 2nd place, Torrance is sending Eric Carrillo to the CIF tournament. Good luck, and he killed at Masters, and he got 3rd at CIF. And the Bay League champions, West Warriors. They sent 12 wrestlers to the postseason. Yes, you heard it right. 12 wrestlers from this very young team, only have 2 seniors. Matt Boson with 1 team came in and placed 4th in the 171 weight class. Congrats to all who made it to the postseason. And good luck to all the wrestlers who were competing at state this week. It is the end of the winter sports season, and we've seen a lot of exciting plays and last-minute shots. We here at the Sports Desk are compiling a list of the best basketball, soccer, wrestling highlights. And if you have any other winter highlights that we need to know, please let us know your favorite moment that you saw here on the show. The Sports Desk was there for many of these moments, but there's a chance that you might have video footage of a game we didn't get to. So if you have your favorite moment you think should be shared with everyone, then be sure and send it our way. This is how you are going to send it our way. Take a look at the information you're going to see on your screen there. It is, our number rather, is 310-618-5762. Email us at thesportsdesk@torranceca.gov, and I'll respond with a way you can get us our video footage so we can go ahead and give you credit here. And you can view all of our shows online at torranceca.gov. And we also have a lot of the shows up on YouTube. That's all we have for this week, folks. We have the West Warriors, who are still trying to make it all the way to state in the CIF, the boys soccer game anyway. And the Bishop Montgomery Knights girls basketball team, good luck as you take on Windward. We hope that we are presenting you and you're presenting your gym with a lovely banner on the side of the wall. Good luck there. And can you believe it? It is prep spring sports time already. We're gonna have baseball previews. If there's something going on we don't know about, please let us know. Softball, baseball, any alumni games that you have still going on, we wanna be there. That's all the time we have for now, Sports Desk fans. So until next time, have a good time.